Next, for the next 20 minutes, we will have a question answer session. So depending on your questions, we will have some satsang. So whoever is interested, please raise your hand. And even TOT participants also can raise their hands and ask questions related to the program. Because in the general session, we don't have that much time. We are focusing on the agenda. So this is an opportunity for the TOT participants also. You can ask the questions in general. So we'll take this for the 20 minutes.
Good evening, Master. I'm Gunavan from Malaysia. My question, Master. I'm practicing live in the presence. My question is, if I live in the presence, Master, does it mean then I should not have my aim, my goal, or my vision for the future? Thank you.
You should have a clear goal. You should have a clear goal in life. You should have a clear plan what you're going to do for the next 24 hours. You should have a clear plan what you're going to do for the next 1 month. You should have a clear plan what you're going to do for the next 1 year. And you should have a clear plan what you're going to do for the whole lifetime, in this lifetime. So you should have clear goals. Goal setting is very important. While you have your goals, you live in the present moment. So when you live in the present moment, since you have that goals, your present shapes up that future. Because you are clear about what you want, you start living this moment accordingly. You got the point? So when you have a clarity of what you want, for example, you want to be enlightened. You want to be a great enlightened master in this lifetime. So what should I do today for that? So today, this moment, I should practice mindfulness. This moment, I should be aware of my words, of my thoughts. So this moment, I should not waste time. I should read books. So your clear goals helps you to live the present moment fully without wasting time. So you should have clear goals. And that goals define the present moment. And you live totally the present moment. When you're living totally the present moment, simultaneously, you are moving ahead in your goals of life. You got it, sir?
Okay. Thank you, Master.
Yeah. So next, Punita.
Good evening, sir. I'm Punita from Singapore. Sir, this problem, I'm facing one small issue in my house. They always call me, I'm a very clean person. I'm like a OCD kind of person. Every time when they are not keeping the things clean at home, I usually insisting very strongly that you have to keep the things right way. Otherwise, I feel I'm not comfortable in that situation if the things are not arranged properly. If expiry things are in the house, all these things I immediately throw. But what happens in my house, one day I am like that. My entire family, why you are like that? Well, since you are like this, you are removing the peace in the house. You're always in the tension mode. Always you are asking people to be like you. So I don't know, sir, is it like where is the stop line where I should draw my line to talk to my family members? I'm very confused. Am I giving a lot of pressure to them to be like me? Like, because it is a house, I feel that energy is not good. By seeing it, I feel like I'm very restless. So immediately I go and clean. When I do that, they become very restless. So how to handle such situations, sir?
Very simple. It's not at all complicated. It's very simple to understand that you want a certain cleanliness. Okay. So you be that, there's no problem. But you expecting others to be like you is the problem.
Yeah.
So you can have a open talk, heart to heart talk. You can say, okay, kitchen is my area. Okay. So I want the kitchen to be clean. So you please follow, you come to the kitchen and you do something, you make sure you put it back in the same place, right? Bedroom is shared, so you cannot expect them to be the way you are. So you can say that you take this place, for example, you have two rooms. One room is your room. I will never step into that room. Whatever you want to do that in the room. But my room, I want to keep clean. Will you cooperate with me? You can have a heart-to-heart talk, but you cannot expect them to be like you. Then that is interference.
Yeah.
See, you have to clearly understand you have full rights to live the way you want, but you have no right to expect others to live the way you want. So there should be some open communication and see where you can compromise a little bit and where they can compromise a little bit. That is how family life becomes a very interesting life, challenging life. Every challenges brings you spiritual growth. If everybody lives the way you are, then where is the fun?
Yeah.
The fun in the family is because everybody is different. That is the fun. Life is not meant to be perfect. Life is meant to enjoy in spite of the imperfections, right? So embrace the imperfections. When you embrace the imperfections, then the family life is a happy life. So that is a lesson you need to learn. Embrace the imperfections, but you don't need to compromise on what you want. You take a certain area in your house and make it clean and keep it that way for your joy, right?
Okay.
So I'm just gave an example. One room you keep it the way you want, other room you leave them the way they want. That's an example. But what kind of agreements you have, it's your choice. But you should give and take. Give and take is a must. Number one. Number two, you are perfect as you are. They are perfect as they are. You have to understand this point, very, very important point. You are perfect as you are. They are perfect as they are. Don't try to change anybody. Rather, you change yourself if needed. You got the answer?
Yes, because where I started asking question to myself is I don't have the tolerance when I see that things are not arranged in a proper way. Then I started asking question to myself why I don't have the tolerance, why I'm not accepting. When it happens in somebody's house, I'm just keep quiet. But when it is happening in my own house, I think I'm taking it is under my control. I'm thinking like that, I think. So yeah, I started accepting they also have their own things. I should respect that also. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So when you change, they will be the happiest people. When you become accommodative, then everybody will come into meditation because they see a change in you.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Okay, good. Next, Vijay.
Good evening, all masters. Good evening, Pradeep. This is Vijay from Chennai. I have a very basic question, probably. We, in the power of speech, book or in the Vakshetra, we give importance to words rather than our thoughts or the deeds or actions. But we also say at the same time that our thoughts create our own reality. So I have a confusion like, should we really give importance to our thoughts or can we just ignore the thoughts, whichever comes, we just keep witnessing and let it go?
See, when it comes to the book which you are referring to, The Power of Speech. So in that, there is a particular chapter which emphasizes on the consequences. So you can think whatever you want. Nobody is going to prosecute you. Nobody is going to question you why you are thinking like that. Because your thinking is your choice. You can fantasize, you can dream, you can do whatever you want. Nobody will question you. Because that is your choice. That is your free world. That is the world of your own freedom. Nobody will prosecute your thoughts why you're thinking like that because they don't know what you're thinking. Only you know what you're thinking. So nobody will prosecute you. But the moment you open your mouth, then you are responsible for the consequences, because everybody will question you. So when it comes to the freedom aspect, you are free to think the way you want, but you are not free to speak the way you want. You have to speak very carefully, because there is consequences. So you have to understand from the responsibility point of view. When it comes to the karmic consequences, now I'm not speaking about the general physical consequences. I'm speaking about the karmic consequences. When it comes to karmic consequences, your thoughts, your words, and your deeds all are part of the karma. So karmically, you have to face the consequences of your thoughts. If you have negative thoughts, then very naturally you have to face the negative consequences. If you have positive thoughts, you will enjoy the positive benefits. So you have to understand from the karma point of view, your thoughts, words, and actions has consequences. Right? But from the freedom point of view, nobody is going to prosecute your thinking, but your words and actions, people will prosecute. You got it? That is how you have to understand.
So even though we have freedom, we are responsible for whatever we think.
Naturally, spirituality means taking responsibility. Spirituality means taking responsibility. See, your thoughts, you have to face the consequences. Other people will not face consequences. But words, it will destroy your life. Okay. So this is the statement of Jesus Christ. What goes into the mouth doesn't defiles you. What comes out of the mouth, it defiles you. Defiles means destroy. Nasham. Okay. And now, you see, you might say that, sir, in which field I have better control? Thoughts, you don't have great control. Because you can rectify the thoughts, but you cannot have control over the thoughts. For example, can you say what is your next thought going to be? You cannot say what is your next thought. You cannot know, and you cannot define, and you cannot control. But if you have a negative thought, then you can neutralize it. Hey, I don't want to think negative. So I don't want to think negative. So after you have a negative thought, you can reverse it as I don't want to think negative. But you cannot say what is your next thought going to be. So you have no control on your thoughts. Actions. You don't have control on your actions because your actions are your natural shadow of your gunas, of your traits, what traits you have. If you are a tamoguna, your actions are a natural shadow of your tamoguna. If you are a rajoguna, your actions are your natural shadow of your rajoguna. For example, Duryodhana, take the example of Duryodhana. He's a rajoguna. So his actions are his natural shadow. Duryodhana told Krishna very clearly, Krishna, I know what is right, I know what is wrong, but I feel like doing only wrong. What can I do? Because his actions are his natural shadow of the gunas. So in the action field, there is no much control. In the thought field also, there is no much control. But in the field of words, there is 100% control. The possibility of control can be emphasized. You can practice control. So that is the area you need to focus. When it comes to control, you have to focus on controlling your words, your speech. You got it? You understood the point. So
Yes,
your efforts to rectify, your efforts to control should be in the field of words. But karmically, your words, your thoughts, your actions has consequences.
got it.
Okay. For example, you have a negative thought. After you have a negative thought, you can reverse it. You can tell yourself, no, I don't want to entertain that thought. I don't want to give energy to the thought. I will ignore the thought. So when you ignore the thought doesn't have energy, so it doesn't manifest. Okay. An action, suppose you have done a wrong action with certain introspection. After you have done the wrong action, after you have got the consequences, then you say, this is too much. I don't want to go through this. So better next time I don't do this mistake. Right? These things, the effects are after, but speech you can control.
So the realm of speech is where we can make the maximum corrections and also in advance.
Not correction.
Compared to the other two realms.
Corrections, control.
Control.
In the field of speech is where you should emphasize on the control. You can control, you can keep your mouth shut. You have a choice not to open your mouth. That is the control. For example, if your mother-in-law is shouting at you, you have a choice not to open your mouth. You can think whatever you want about her, but your mouth should be shut. Then you avoid all the problems in the house. That is where the control should be.
Okay, so got it. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes. Next, Indraji.
Thank you very much, Pradeep Vijay. It's a pleasure to speak to you. You are always a guiding force on my life. And my question is, Pradeep Vijay, well, we are on this planet of Earth, the body, mind, and soul. And when we vacate our body, we go to the astral world. What happens to the mind? Do we take it? Does the mind also come along with us? That is one question. And then the
one by one.
Say to our mind.
Okay. So mind is very simple, sir. Very easy to understand. The soul in the body is the mind. The soul inside the body, we call it as mind. Once the soul vacates the body, there is no mind, there is only soul.
There's no mind.
There's no mind because, see, the mind and soul, they both are the same.
So what about the ego then? I thought ego is the soul.
No. See, let us make it very simple. You have a body. You have a body. You are the soul. That much you are clear?
Yes.
Okay. The soul operates in the body through the mind.
Okay.
In other words, the soul is the mind in the body.
Okay.
In other words, mind is the interface between body and soul.
Okay.
Mind is the interface between body and soul, because soul cannot directly operate, because soul is formless, shapeless, it's pure energy.
Right.
It cannot directly operate. It cannot directly operate in the physical planet. So, the soul operates through the body as a mind. And whatever the mental impressions you get, whatever the thought patterns, mind is nothing but bundle of thoughts. Whatever is your thought patterns, you ask a question, what happens to the mind after the body, you vacate the body? So after you vacate the body, the soul comes out. But the impressions of the mind, the thought patterns, whether you have a negative thought patterns or positive thought patterns, all the phobias, all the fears, whatever is your thought patterns, it operated as mind in the body. But when it exited, then it becomes imprints of the soul. That is what we call it as samskaras, karmic imprints. So the next lifetime you choose, it is there always with you. It's a very big subject, sir. But I try to put it in the simplest possible way.
I haven't fully understood it, but I'm really getting some clarity, getting some imprints into my mind, on the mind.
Okay.
And
So
also
to simplify the things, let me tell you, to simplify the thing, your mind is equal to your soul. Out of the body, it is called soul. Inside the body, it is called mind.
Thank you. That makes it clear. Okay. And the next question is the karma. So on planet Earth, we are also creating karma and also burning karma, if that is right. Now, in the astral world, do we continue the practice, or is the karma put on hold until we take a rebirth?
Okay. So karma means actions and consequences, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Cause and effect.
Yes.
For every effect, there is a cause. And for every cause, there is a corresponding effect. And every corresponding effect creates a subsequent cause.
Yes.
So cause and effect is like a cycle, right? So what cause has happened on the planet Earth, the effect has to be on the planet Earth. Whatever is the action you do on the planet Earth, the consequences you have to face in the planet Earth. So whatever is your actions in the astral worlds, the consequences you will face in the astral worlds. When you are in the physical body, whatever the actions you do in the physical body, the consequences has to be reaped in the physical body. So when you are in the astral body, that means you are in the astral worlds. So whatever the consequences of the astral worlds, you have to repay back in the astral worlds. It is like this: you have a Bank of England and you have a Bank of India. You have taken loan in Bank of England and you have taken a loan in Bank of India. Both are separate banks, separate countries, and you have to settle the loan separately. You got it?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So next, Madhuri.
Sir, good afternoon. I'm Madhvi from Germany. So I have one question.
Madhavi ji, please change the introduction. It is getting bored. Madhavi from Germany. क्यों जर्मनी को प्रमोट कर रहा है यार तू?
So what should I give you, sir?
You can just change something.
Today
Instead of
itself, I
saying
just
Madhavi
had
from
a thought,
Germany, instead of saying Madhavi from Germany, you can say, in this lifetime, my name is Madhavi. Currently, I am living in Germany for my employment. You can change something, no, so that you add some flavor.
So I'll tell you, sir. That way, then I'm Madhvi, really a dream girl, I would say, because I dream a lot. Everybody knows it. And I can see that, yeah, everybody knows about me. So instead of me saying I'm Madhvi from Germany,
Nobody
I'm a
knows
dream
about
girl.
you. Nobody knows about you.
Many people, they know.
People don't have energy and time to know about other people. They are more
Yeah,
focused.
why not, sir? They will know about me. At least some people, they know about me. That I am a dream girl and I'm just dreaming a lot. Many things.
Everybody knows
Past
you
and
are a
everything.
busy girl. That's all.
Yeah, that's true. So that's the same thing with the dream girl. As I said, that I have a question on that dream itself. I mean, in the nightmare itself. As soon as we get the nightmares, the whole energy is drained. Last time, what you said was really. I mean, I implemented and it helped me a lot actually. Whenever we have the body pains, just take a shower and do the meditation, and that really helped it. Not only the body pains, whenever I'm tired, also I'm just taking a quick shower and then doing this, and that really helped me a lot. But now my question is regarding this. As soon as we get the nightmares, the whole energy is drained out. What should I do?
What can you do? You tell me.
Sure.
See, you have to understand why you get certain traumatic dreams. Your
I know.
dreams, your dreams are nothing but your mental detox.
Yes, sir.
All the negative thoughts you have in your wakeful state comes as traumatic dreams. It is a release of the toxins of your thoughts. So your mental toxins gets released through your dreams. So you don't need to worry about it. If you have a traumatic dream and when you wake up and you feel, okay, I'm happy it's a dream. And then in the same moment you realize, okay, I'm living in a greater dream. What you call as a reality is nothing but a greater dream. This is exactly what happens when you vacate the body. When you vacate the body, you will feel, oh, it's a dream. I thought it's real. I thought it's real. I thought he is my husband. I thought they are my children, but it's all a dream. Oh, okay, it's not real. It's a dream. Ha ha ha. Like that, you will feel happy when you vacate the body. So your so-called life is nothing but a greater dream.
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah,
don't
but I
don't
cannot
worry
able to
about the
do
dreams.
the.
Don't worry about the dreams.
Yeah, but it drains that energy. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Why did you have negative thoughts in the first place?
I said I didn't have any negative thoughts, and
That
I always
that is what you think.
meditate.
If you don't have negative thoughts, you will not have traumatic dreams. You will not have trauma in your dreams.
So why do I have a negative about dreaming the
Why
wars and
means
everything?
why did you born on the planet Earth? Why you have taken birth? Why?
So to experience.
You got the answer.
So not only with me, sir, even my daughter also had the dream that somebody
Like
has been
mother,
pulled.
like daughter.
And she started crying the whole day, Mom, I can't leave you, and somebody is taking you away from us. And, that kind of, like, not only her, it's like me. I see so many wars. So that's the problem with me.
I'll tell you something interesting. You can notice.
Yes, sir. You tell me, I'll do it. I'll notice.
See, if your daughter is too much attached with you, that means you are attached to your mother.
Huh.
If your daughter is clingy towards you, that means you are still clingy towards your mother. Because the children reflect what you are. So that's why there is a saying, like mother, like daughter. So based on observing the behavior of your child, you can learn a lot of things. You can work on yourself based on the behavior of your children. What relationship your child is having with you, the same relationship you are having with your parents. So if you are enmeshed with your mother, your child will be enmeshed with you. Do you know the term enmeshed? Enmeshed. Enmeshed means your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, you don't have clear boundaries. So you get enmeshed with others. For example, you do certain things to make others happy. So that means you are enmeshed. You don't do it for yourself, you do for others. So there is no clear boundaries. I do this for myself. This is my emotions. This is my feelings. Many people don't know what makes them happy. But they live, okay, if I do this, my mother will be happy. If I do this, my children will be happy. If I do this, my husband will be happy. My wife will be happy. But they don't know what makes them happy. So they're enmeshed. So this family setup, this relationship is a great opportunity to learn and progress. From the soul point of view, all relationships are mirror reflections. Every person you meet in your life, they are reflecting something about you. So take it as a mirror reflection and try to empower yourself by working on yourself. And you don't need to think too much what lessons I need to learn. No, just be aware. One step at a time, one lesson at a time. You take one lesson and try to integrate that lesson. Try to learn that lesson and integrate that lesson. Let it take weeks, let it take months. Don't be bothered about it. But as long as you are focusing on it, you are working on it, take one lesson, integrate it, and go for the next lesson. You have to live your life like cool baby. The whole lifetime is there. The whole lifetimes is there to work on yourself. But the most important point is, are you in the path? Are you in the path of self-transformation? That is the most important thing. If you are in the path, let it take lifetimes. You don't care. You will be happy that you are progressing.
Yes, sir. I got, sir.
So friends, now it is time for TOT, Training of Teachers program. So I'm listening so much of amazing feedback from all the people I'm meeting here in Maharashtra. So it is very heartwarming. And everybody is asking, when is the next session? We want to join the next session, all the new people. So we'll be announcing the next session by the end of January. By the end of January, we'll be announcing the next session. And this time it's going to be very limited participants, first come, first serve. And the next year TOT is going to be something more interesting. So I'm hoping that the first year candidates will re-enroll again, because we are in the elimination phase. Whoever is not submitting assignments, they are eliminated. Whoever is not coming on the video, they are getting eliminated. Whoever is not following that sincere path is getting eliminated. Not to discourage them, but to have a certain momentum going on, and so that the group energy is positive and motivated. So for the people who are asking for the next TOT, we'll announce it by the end of January. Thank you very much. See you again next week. Namaste to all.